Down, down, down. Wish. Peace, love, and creativity to all the creative natives. You already know what it is. Welcome back to Creative Knowledge TV Live, where there is no ledge to the amount of creativity we all possess. You already know I'm your brother Jelahi, ANO, the spiritual minister, the one with strength. Getting this intro out the way because we are going to be discussing something today. Now, you guys know I usually, sometimes, most times, don't talk about what's happening in the media, things like that. But this topic, of course, stood out to your brother, your philosopher, and I felt that I had to delve in on it. So, with that being said, I'm gonna let some more people get in the room. Let y'all, like the video. Give y'all some time to like the video, share the video. I'm actually gonna share it on my platforms as well, really quick. If y'all don't mind giving me some time, y'all roll up, do what y'all gotta do. Go grab y'all drinks, and we gonna go and start building. You know what I mean? Today's topic is going to be: is there no more freedom of speech? There no more free will? Can brothers, sisters, anybody not speak on their opinion anymore? And I'm gonna propose a few questions as well that I have. So, hey, if you want to join me, please, I'll drop the link to the panel in the comments, or I'll drop it to you directly, and you can definitely come join, man. So again, give me some time, real quick. I'm finna share everything. Matter of fact, my brother AK just came in the building, so I do want to add him on and let him introduce himself as well, and then we can go ahead and get started. As I mentioned, I'm gonna go ahead and share this on all my platforms really quick. So, natives, give me a little time. Give me like 30 to 40 seconds, and I'm gonna let my brother introduce himself as well. Peace. What's up?
Hey, hey, what's going on, man? Loving life from the realm. Appreciate you for having me here, man. AK Abdul Jabbar, host of Just Saying Podcast, new show coming, Awkward Conversations coming this week. Stay tuned on my channel, Just Saying, for some more information on that. I also have BLAK, bringing large amounts of knowledge, apparel, and design, where I create my own clothing brand, and I also do custom t-shirt orders or custom logo designs. You can shoot me a message on my Facebook or my Instagram, and my handles are exactly what you see on the display name right there. So holler at me right there, man. Shout out to his brother for hosting it. Y'all know he going crazy with the lives, trying to see what the people thinking and get y'all mind, see where y'all minds are at. And it's just open conversation, man. I'm glad that we have somebody that's able to provide that, especially when it's not just reading and typing posts all the time. It's good to get on these kind of platforms and really hear what we have to say instead of just typing all day trying to interpret messages that way. So shout out to that brother Jelahi again, man. Y'all go check out his new bill, Lose My Mind, Follow the Heart. That was some real shit there, man. I don't think they heard you on that one, but it's cool.
All right, I appreciate that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And shit, like you don't hear something else. You know what I mean? But I'm okay with it. I'm definitely gonna keep dropping. Can you hear me okay? Is it not? It's not skipping or anything, correct?
Yep, you good.
All right, perfect. So, man, we gonna go ahead and get started. We ain't gonna hold the people too long. Again, y'all know what it is. It's Creative Knowledge TV Live. Y'all know me and my brother, and them. We don't do too much talking on other people's lives or, what's really happening in the media. We not them type of people to keep up. But I definitely am seeing what's going on with this situation with the baby, and it actually, it has me pondering on a few things that I did want to touch on, and so I did want to propose a question, and I'll start off by answering that question. But I did want to propose this question, man, because I seen a few posts, one by Dr. Boyce Watkins. Let me go ahead and pull up this picture really quick for y'all. Um, and then we're going to get to this question because this was powerful, but at the same time I'm kind of hearing it as an excuse as well. And so I don't want us to miss the point on this. You know what I mean? So let me go ahead and do this. I'm gonna share my screen, y'all, and we're gonna go ahead and do this right here, like this. Share, share, and let's do it. Let's
Hey,
do it. All right. So if everybody could see that, man, y'all drop a one in the chat if y'all in here. If y'all not, whatever. All right. So my brother, Dr. Boyce Watkins, shout out Dr. Boyce. The brother posted on Twitter and he said, rappers call black women bitches and hoes. That's another hit record. Rappers talk about, killing black people, especially selling millions of copies. And then we have, the baby saying something about the LGBTQ, or you say something about the whites, the Asians, or the Jews. You basically have to suck up, or you will damn near lose your career or whatever you're doing, especially if you're famous. So this brother Boyce Watkins says that's racism 101. Let me hit the dope to that because I disagree. This is not racism at all. This is definitely not racism. It is an act, or it is them showing how much power organization has. All right. So this is showing how much power being organized will get you. The LGBT community just became prevalent and actually their own community within the last, what I would say, like 6 to 7 years. The Pride Parade's been getting bigger and bigger, things like that. This agenda is getting pushed more and more. And we have to understand that with agendas come an age for this. That's why it's age or agenda, which is basically they're marking this age as a new trend will come along and rule over the universe for a little bit. And so with this agenda of, I don't want to even say any of these words, so I'm gonna, because I don't want to get censored or anything, I'm gonna keep it at the alphabet, people. um with this agenda, I see that they're organized. They have created groups. They have created militias, damn near armies. These niggas get physical. They will go to war over anybody hating on them or pushing against them. This is showing organization 101, not racism 101. Now, again, the system does breed classism, racism, but racism and classism, they're all part of that ism community. It's an excuse. It's just another word for capitalism, y'all. It's just another word for rulership or governing our mind, y'all. You hear me, natives? I need y'all to hear me and let me break this down, because we're seeing that these people are getting certain brothers canceled like the government can. This is like media assassination for this brother, the baby, which is just another dumb rapper. I mean, we don't care for him anyway. He should be canceled. He should have. We as black people should cancel a lot of these rappers for how they talk and how they destroy the community and just promote this negativity. We should be organized enough to get them canceled, but we don't. We don't want to do that because we want to consume this shit. And so, as you can see, another group, this is a minority group, like y'all want to call black people, which we're not minorities in this world, y'all. We're not minorities in no country either. I want y'all to know that. This is showing that they're organized and they're willing to go to certain lengths to make sure that their name or their brand is not tarnished. All right. And so I would like to say that I blame, of course, the feminist movement. I want to say black women as well. Y'all support gay men more than y'all support straight men sometimes. A lot of men, a lot of gay men are getting more support, more love when they come out the closet than a man that's trying or that's getting out of jail, y'all. This is what this society is breeding us to think like. And we're going along to get along, but then we're in uprising. We're in a tight spot when we see a star getting canceled or x'd out because of his opinion. When other groups are able to call you niggas, monkeys, they're able to make money off of your type of lifestyle, your culture, and nothing happens. They don't get canceled. So I want to ask, man, is this the result of us not being organized enough to as a people, us not being organized against the alphabet people and the government enough to say no, we can keep our freedom of speech? What happened to the time where everyone wasn't so sensitive and we were able to say how we felt or what we wanted? Now, I don't agree with some of the brother's sentiments because he did say some ignorant shit. You know, they always gonna tie those sexually transmitted diseases into that homophobe, that homo agenda. You know, anytime someone brings up, AIDS or HIV, they're kind of looking at the alphabet community first because stats will show the stats what they will show. You feel me? Like, go look up stats and y'all will get that point. But so is this a example of us not being organized, or is this just, again, he was being hateful and that he should have got punished? So I want to ask that, AK, if the question is clear enough, bro.
Of
My bad
course.
for ranting.
No, you good. Speak your piece, man. This is not to steal anything from what you saying, but I do have a record of asking, like, why are they more organized than us? Like, what are they doing? Like, they're so fucking organized that they were able to make Skittles come out with a colorless bag of Skittles. Like what the fuck? So when I see shit like that, and again, like the brother said, I'm gonna pay attention to how I'm wording what I'm saying, and I'm not being hateful in any way or trying to down anyone, but like what is it that shifted for them that made them into this kind of a cult group that they can all just come, like it happens to one and all of them react and all of them get on bumpers with that shit. They get on necks when shit like that happens. What the fuck are we doing wrong that we can't do shit like that? And then not only is it just LGBT, like there's also black people that are part of that too, that fit, that are in those groups. So they kind of disassociate. They kind of put that first over like Black lives, I would say. Not to get into BLM, but they try to put it into the same struggle as slavery. And I don't think they're oppressed. I think that it's just a form of them trying to get the world to see it the way they see it and do the things they want, to where it all has to change for everybody. Something bothers a few and it changes for all of us, which I think is very fucking ridiculous. Is crazy that one, I've watched the video probably 10 times. I don't see anything wrong with what the baby said. It was the DJ that kind of egged it on and should have just kept his mouth shut and kept spinning the records. The baby said, if you don't have AIDS or HIV, put your phone light in the air. If you didn't have to suck any dick in the parking lot to get in, put your phone in the air. And that's when the DJ said, yeah, because a lot of y'all niggas are suspect. He should have shut his fucking mouth. That's bad business right there. So I've also seen people say that this is happening to the baby because he's
Talk
not
about,
following that Illuminati sell your soul path, to where
okay,
he is keeping it straight up and he not
okay.
selling his soul for that shit. Which, if you guys have been following it, he did put out an apology. It clearly wasn't hand typed from him, of course. Just a general apology. But why is it that what are we saying with these words, man? Okay, homophobic. Look at the word homophobic. And Jay, you deal with the words, you do this. Phobic, the suffix, is to have a fear or to be frightened or uncomfortable with something. So if I'm scared of spiders, I would be arachnophobic. I'm scared of them. I don't, hell no, they scare the shit out of me, get them away from me. But homophobic, like, you can't say hate. Like, is it hate when it's homophobic? Why does it change? I don't think anybody is scared of homosexual people. So let's get the terminology right first. We have to stop bending the knee every time a few people get uncomfortable. And that's just my opinion. It's not to down the LGBT community, but I really need to understand why the fuck is it every time somebody says the slightest thing. You could have said some shit back in 2012 and they're pulling it up on you. We seen that happen to Kevin Hart. It's not racism either. Definitely, I agree with that point 100%. It's not classism. This is just what happens when you have a bunch of niggas that don't know what they're doing. We don't know what the fuck we want. We're saying Black Lives Matter. We're giving them money. They're spending the shit, buying cars, houses, all that kind of shit. But then we go and say so and so was unprotected and things like that. There is no form of unity within us. You can damn sure hear it from the records. Number one, that we don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck either. So stop putting these people in these positions that they feel like right now. I'm pretty sure he feels like, oh, I got all the black community on my side.
Right.
He thinks that
Right.
we're riding from him, and we don't give a fuck.
We don't
It's
give a fuck, honestly,
it's just the
because
simple
this
fact
your
of
fight.
exactly. It's the simple fact of damn. Can we really not say that? That's if he get on stage and say everybody wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. And there's some motherfuckers in there with
Right.
one arm or no arms. What does he
Yeah.
hate all handicapped
Yeah.
people?
Right. Right. So that's what we're trying to go with it. Exactly right there. This ain't racism. He wasn't, it's not about him coming at the alphabet boys or anything like that. The point is, I should be able to say exactly what I want. Now, this goes to YouTube censorship. This is
Oh
proving,
God.
y'all. I hope y'all see this, that this is proving that your government will conspire for all the motherfuckers who hate conspiracy theorists. This shows that your government will conspire against the few, the people who want to change things or the people who want to do things the natural way to push an agenda, y'all.
The
Stop
government
playing.
is telling y'all right now not to be in large crowds and to wear masks, but fucking Obama's is getting ready to have a birthday party in Martha's Vineyard with over
Right.
600 people attending. Like they're putting it in y'all fucking faces.
Yeah, yeah. And so
It,
I want to talk on the point that you made about the bad business of the DJ. Not only is that bad business by the DJ, but even the baby. Where's your publicist at, bro? That's like, hey, bro, like we don't care about none of that shit, bro. You're here to perform. Like, nigga, do you suck dick or something? Did you have to suck dick to get in there? So what you shouting out them niggas for? You know what I'm
why is
saying?
you
Either
saying
way,
shit like
you
that,
feel
man?
me?
Like, come on, to block your shit like everybody else literally did they said and went the fuck home and did whatever
And
the
went
fuck
the
else they were
fuck
supposed
home.
to do, man. Like I like that.
Yeah,
That's what happens again, y'all, when we start hyping these niggas' heads up and they
facts.
and they get to popping off. Raise your hand if you ain't a regular working motherfucker. If you ain't working the 9 to 5,
Right,
they
right.
try to sell y'all they extravagant life and shit.
Facts,
And
facts,
that shit not working. They trying to tell y'all that it's not okay to be regular, to be the common man and shit,
facts.
or to be part of the working class.
That's facts.
You know, they put their superiority. Is that it right? Their superiorness on
Yeah,
display. As far as the tweet that said, like that's facts. Say all
right.
kinds of bitches and hoes, and I'm fucking that bitch, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That
I
shit's
was just
selling.
gonna say, is that offensive? So where the hoes at?
Where
That's
do
like
we
I
draw the
don't like being.
line?
That's what I'm saying. Like
They
so
look,
where are
they that's you
man?
right. The black women don't feel protected, but who they bumping? They bumping
Man,
money bag. Yo, I've been the bitch over and she, you know what I'm saying?
I fuck her and leave her the heat. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we gotta stop it. We gotta stop that shit, bro.
What the
We
fuck
gotta
do
stop that
we
shit.
want black
We
people?
gotta
Because at
stop
this
that
point,
shit.
y'all have to get
We
rid of
gotta
that
stop
mindset
that
of
shit.
trying to take over America. Key, what's up?
What's good?
What's
What's
up?
up,
They
What's
didn't let
happening?
this wellness in the
They
door.
didn't
In
let the
here.
keys in
They
the
didn't
door.
let
Okay.
the keys in the
Hey,
door. You hear me?
Hella
Oh,
late.
fuck that great.
Oh, this shit is cool. Okay.
Yeah,
What's
this
this
shit
shit
up?
hard.
sweet.
This the new
Oh yeah.
hangout type
Oh
shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. This
This
that
the one
shit.
right
You know
here.
what I'm saying? We do that shit. But man, okay. Well, she joined, so I might as well propose the question to her as well. Let me go back to the picture one more time, Kay. Just to show that picture again, so she could get some perspective on what we're saying. So basically, to catch you up, we're talking about the idea of this group, the alphabet group, being so organized that they're able to get things like this shut down, and able to make shit shake over things like this. Does this show a lack of organization on the black community's part? Because we get called niggas a lot. We don't like that word. We get called monkeys, and we gangsters all the time and things like that. And
Yeah.
I don't see us making nothing shake. We don't cancel nobody.
Yeah.
A few white people didn't say it niggas on stage and shit before, or you know what I'm saying, some
Right.
racist slurs.
They don't give
They
a shit.
don't get canceled. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So is this the example of us being unorganized, and the alphabet community being organized? And then I'm gonna put up this picture while you spilling.
I mean, they control the media, so black people don't.
Hmm
What we talking about? Lil Boosie?
Hey, little Boosie don't give a fuck, man. He a loose fucking cannon.
He don't. And
Somebody
why
gonna
should
try to
he though?
take
He
his
not
ass
scared.
down. He ain't saying shit like wrong neither, really. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not right to say, like, like the F word and shit, but he has the right to say that he don't want to agree. You know what I'm saying? He don't agree with none of the shit that's happening. So now
Exactly.
it's the thing to where apparently this dude's had like 7 festivals, like say hell no, you can't come perform. So that shows how much these businesses are like, alphabet approved
Yeah.
and shit.
And
You
y'all
know what
talking
I
about like the
mean?
baby and all that?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Just
Yeah,
just
that
his
shit is
just
weird,
his
man.
instance of like us kind of being censored and shut down
Hmm.
by the alphabet community.
And social media is the only one that can do that though. Mm. They trying to keep us tamed, but that shit ain't working.
Yeah,
Rappers call
cause
black
cause
women
I'm yeah. Go ahead, read that.
rappers call black women bitches and hoes. Another hit record. Rap about killing black people, sell 1 million copies. Say something about LGBT, whites, Asian, or Jews. You need to apologize. And that's racism. That's a fact. They pick and choose what they want. That's a fact.
Cause Nick Cannon said nothing hateful. Just said that. What did he say? Something about blacks
Some
being the
shit. Yeah.
original
Some,
Israelites or
yeah,
some shit like that.
right. Some about the Jews, and you know what I mean, how they do rule this ish, and you know what I'm saying, how they try to control black folks, man. And he got censored for that. His whole conscious show that they gave him a platform where he was supposed to be talking deep and going against the system, and
Right. Right.
still took it
But
away
guess
from him.
what? Viacom, they own that shit. They're like, hey, my ancestors Jewish, and I'm not
That's
having
what
that
it
shit.
is.
And so and so that's what I mean. Like, I just want to get to the actual perspective of, it's crazy that we don't really have freedom of speech anymore. Like, I was watching an older show like One on One, or if you watch like All of Us, or even like the Parkers, Martin, them, all that. Why we were able to say that stuff back then? Like, because it was only a certain few, and you knew you were different. So you can't expect everyone to accept you, bro. Like, that's the same as us being conscious. This shit, nigga, we not really accepted like that. I go places and I know motherfuckers be like, damn, it's weird as hell. But
Mm-hmm.
do I be like, oh damn, I want to shut this whole club down because they in here ain't playing no conscious music or no J. Cole or nothing? Like, Come on, bro, stop it. So why are we letting this the opportunity for us to kind of fight for a right to be right again?
Because we're scared. We just want to
Yeah,
talk about shit, man. Like I say all the time, we just like symbols of change and not actual change. Like, not
facts.
and this ain't nothing we need to like go out and die for. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
As
it
far as like,
is. Yes,
no,
it
it's not.
is.
No, the fuck
No,
it's not. Because
no,
this is
because
no.
it's
Because this is not shit. It don't
right.
change what you or I are doing. We talk about. We say
That's
this
fact.
all the time. It don't affect daily movement. But as a collective, they give it to you on the media to make it sound like, hey, this is coming. Like what, you know what I'm saying?
Fact. Right.
You can still
Exactly.
technically get
Right.
on here and say what the fuck you want to say.
Right.
It's just
Right.
all of who's watching.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. But that's because we're not as famous, bro.
Mhm.
Would you
But if
would
we
you so
were,
you would let me ask you real quick, you would die to if they said stop listening to hip hop and rap like this shit is banned. You would die to have that freedom to be able to listen to what you want to?
yes, because it's the simple fact of free will and us being
Right.
able to be free, bro. See, we're missing the opportunity right now to say, hey, wait, we live in the land of the free, right? See, we missing the opportunity to really change some shit, like you said. See, we don't really want to. This is what I was been telling people. Like, we don't really want to attack the government. We just want to talk about attacking the government, but really attack each other. So we want to find another group to attack. That's why it's gonna be just the baby versus the alphabet boys. It's not gonna get to the point of no, nigga, they're not even letting me say my opinion. Now, again, he's famous. He should have a publicist. He shouldn't have said that shit at that time. Like we said, AK,
Yeah.
I agree. That's not nothing. That's not your fight. So what are you even talking about them for?
Mhm.
But
I get
at the
that.
same time, low key, if I'm rocking a show, say we rocking a show and we like, fuck all you rapists or something. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be 7 rapists in the crowd that'll be like, oh, I'm finna get up with bro after this. But
Right,
you
like I
know,
used to be one, but I got my life together and shit.
you feel me? You feel me? So it's we're literally missing our time right now. This is the time where the whole black community and just everybody, period. This shouldn't even be a black issue. Everybody right now should be saying, whoa, wait, y'all are saying that we don't have freedom of speech anymore. So are
No.
we changing the constitution now? Like we gotta kind of,
Mm,
we gotta take this to
yeah.
court now type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Brown versus, you know what I'm saying? You know how they used to do that back in the day and shit.
But like AK said though, I agree with that. It kind of ain't our fight. Like when you really think about it, they signed to them motherfuckers. Nick signed to Viacom. The baby signed to whoever the fuck he signed to. They signed to these big people that they
That
allowed
shit
that
be
that
on the
allowed
dotted
to control
line,
that
and
shit.
you ain't gonna use no diversive language and vote
Right.
all that.
Exactly. But when you really think about it, there's a lot of people that's free, like have freedom of speech right now, but they're not on that huge platform where they can, like, what the alphabet boys is controlling. So I think it's in YouTube with this YouTube, social media, we're able to do it. But when we start thinking, oh, like when I get to this amount of success, I'm not even gonna be able to be myself no more. That's only if you sign your fucking life away and your rights away to these people to get the money, to get that
Mm-hmm.
money that they offering. But if you be true to yourself and you don't give a fuck, you gonna keep speaking your fucking self and not trying to even fuck with them. Like,
Do y'all think that this
no.
is kind of? I mean, because I feel like also too that you know black folks ran the media, and I feel like this is kind of the end of it now. That niggas just can't get on here and post and say whatever they want on stage or online no more. Like now all of the black headlines are niggas that's getting in trouble. Right now, not so heavy because the Olympics niggas are kind of winning right now, but I think it's a shift. This is the shift into like censorship, and I even said it with Trump was that people was cheering that his Twitter got deleted and he couldn't go on YouTube, Google it. they can do that shit to you too. Not to mention, like, he wasn't saying nothing wrong, in my opinion. I don't think
I
that
think that's
people
some.
seen anything that he said and they like, well, let me get up and go torture these. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
I
the
don't know,
more
Keela,
the
like she
more
disagree.
visibility you get, that's when they gonna start seeing you too. But they can't do shit really unless you, like I said, you sign a contract with them. And it's all about your mindset. If you believe they can stop your shit, then they can stop your shit. If you believe they can't, they can't. Like, I really big on that for real.
Okay,
And a
so
lot a lot of us had a
here's
fear that they gonna be able to stop our shit. A lot of us had that fear because we can't do shit because they run it, you know. So
okay.
Hmm.
So let me throw this in there then, because so y'all basically saying that like Malcolm and Martin them and shit ain't get killed for the same stuff, and like
When
we
Martin
can't
got
get killed
killed for
for
that
really
shit,
hold on
they was.
for so it's for really speaking the truth, right?
but
And
come on, I
so
mean
in
Tupac was
this
doing it and we don't know who killed him, but still like
shit, I
Yeah, we
know,
do.
bro. Now
Shit.
still alive.
Yeah.
I already know.
Diddy now, shit.
Yeah, I already know who smoked down. That was niggas. That was just niggas shit though.
see
That's
that
what
was
I
just
mean.
niggas.
Like
Exactly.
that be niggas though that'll ruin some shit that could really be like
Oh,
just
okay, hold on. So that's a good point. We don't even give ourselves freedom of speech. Like you go on the
Exactly.
south
That's a
side
fact.
right now and say fuck the fuck GDs, all this, fuck this set, bro. You instantly getting towed up. Same with
Nah,
this
that's
song. We
facts.
didn't seen it in Chicago music. If you speak on something, you're gonna get handled with because that's the code in the street. So there's always been a limit on speech.
snitching
But
and
Right.
but
shit. Facts.
snitching, you have the right to
Ooh.
fucking snitch. I'm not saying I'm a snitch, but if I'm in a position, where
You promoting snitching, you tripping, folks. Don't ever
I
promote that
tell
on my
I tell
shit.
on both of y'all right now. If I was facing 30 years, I'd tell the fuck out of both of y'all.
Nah, I'm fucking with you
Nah, but
though.
I
I
get
Yeah, I
like
that.
just played
it.
it.
Nah, I get what you said though, definitely. So
Like
shit.
they've already made minions. A lot of people are fucking minions. So when a person does try to speak the truth, they already got a whole fucking minions built that's gonna come and attack you, like fucking the beehive, like because
Mm.
they brainwashed.
So my brother Soul made a great point, and that's gonna further prove my point. The military showed me a different perspective from this topic. Not everyone needs to know your every opinion and thought. Black people can be very emotional in the business world, and that's like what Kay said. Like everybody else on set came and rocked the show, got the crowd going. If they did stop and talk, it was on some go get the album, slimes, we up next, whatever it is. You're not a revolutionary type person. You never showed us that you thinking out the box. You never like you. We know you're not rapping that shit. We know you promoting deaf culture in your music. So why even spill that opinion or thought? You know what I mean?
And
So
this what I've said before. Like the baby, he be saying like some, everything is against black folk. I bet you right now, if I got him on the phone, he wouldn't be willing to lose all that shit to fight for freedom of speech. He wouldn't be willing to drop all the diamonds and call. He wouldn't give that
fact,
shit up for everybody to be able to speak up. If they said like,
right.
okay, we can let y'all say whatever y'all want, but he has to give up his record deal and shit. He ain't gonna do that shit.
He ain't gonna do it because of who he is, and he fucking done sold his
None
soul.
of
That's
them are even like LeBron when they
None
be
of
telling him
them.
to like
None
shut the
of
fuck up
them.
and shit. Like
Yeah. None
Brian
of
would
them.
never give that shit up.
None of them,
They would
bro.
never believe
None of
Muhammad
them.
Ali did.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? He lost it all
Yeah.
speaking up for the Black Panthers and shit. And was
And this
perfectly
is
fucking cool with it.
but that's what I'm saying. Like we gotta pick our fights to speak up and actually get some shit rocking and changed though, bro. Like he got some shit changed and he was willing to make that sacrifice. So we can't be trying to make this sacrifice for the baby right now if we ain't never made the sacrifice for hip hop. Period. Like the post said, when we letting these niggas tell our women that they bitches and hoes and feed our kids to go slide. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So I mean, again, we got to pick our fight better. We not fighting with him right now though. You know what I'm saying? We fighting for the right to be right, bro. We should not have to fight for the right to be right, and that's
But
all I'm saying.
did Muhammad Ali change anything, or did he just do him and walk his own path and say "fuck y'all"? Like,
Mm,
did he
It kind
really
it
change
kind
anything,
it
or did he
kind
just
of
be true to himself?
yeah, it gave a lot more athletes started speaking up on injustice and things like that, and they kind of told him, we're not going to be setting up any fights if this is what you're going to say every time you get interviewed. And he was just like, well, fuck it, like I guess I'm not fighting no more then. And a lot of people kind of
Mm,
took that and was like, okay, if he can do it, I can do it. And that's
right.
I'll give LeBron credit because he does have the mentality, but he won't stop playing ball if that was the case though. And I can't blame some of these guys when you're in a position to where you're set for life and to kind of lose it all for others and for the future. That's a tough decision to make. I
Right.
can't
You
lie.
said, but you said LeBron. I don't know, but you said he be speaking. He be speaking out.
Yeah, he'll speak out on like racial injustice and shit when
So I mean,
like whenever it happens. So
I think that's he doing what he can. If even if he ain't gonna let go of the other side, but he's still like preaching his how he feel.
oh yeah, definitely.
He's
And
helping
that
a
and
lot
that's
of
fucked
people.
up that they're even in positions to where they're being told like shut up and dribble and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Nobody
Right.
should be in a position to where they lose
Nobody should.
everything for saying what they want to say. And the dig on Soul's point, everything we don't have to say on every say what we think all the time. And that's
Mhm.
kind of what Candace Owens has said before is that black people are very sensitive, and we are. Why we hate hearing that
That's a
shit,
fact.
I don't know why,
Right.
but we don't like to listen to learn. We just like to hear shit and it sound good for the moment. And like I said a little bit ago, we just like the symbol of talking about change, the symbol of change, and not actual change. We get on
Mhm.
here and complain about rappers rapping about bitches and killing niggas, but guess what? When we
Go
when we
listen to
riding
it.
down in the summer, sun is out and shit. Guess what's coming on? When we
Right.
drinking and feeling good, that shit is coming on. So we
Mhm.
could have a balance to it. I definitely agree. That's personal though. I
Mm.
know I'm not listening to that shit all the fucking time, but it just depends. What do we truly want? Because freedom is slowly being taken away. We can see it through COVID and things like that. So that's why I don't think it's a race thing. It just so happens that black people are the most vocal people, and we like to, I don't want to say control the narrative, but we want to be heard
Yeah.
after so many years of going through what we went through. But I
Yeah.
guess
We
I
are.
kind of
It
straddle
is
the
a
fence of what
sensitive,
I said there. Go ahead.
sensitive, emotional people. Like Soul said, we're not just sensitive in the business world. We're sensitive. Fucking period. But I think we should just stop taking shit just too personal. I think that's really it. Ain't nothing wrong with speaking. I think it'd be better if just everybody had the freedom to say what they wanted. But nigga, stop taking shit personal. Like you could be sensitive. Like just stop taking shit personal. It ain't your life. If it hurts you, like it ain't your like. Go do something to make yourself feel good. Like
Bottom
I
line,
think
man,
I
like
think
come
I
on.
think people forgot the saying if the shoe fits, wear it. Like I think don't nobody like even be saying that shit no more. Like everybody, every post, everything, like people think that you're talking to them or that you going against them or that you the ops. I said in
right,
one of my songs, I said, nigga, I'm not your op. You really need to change your view of me. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes people just look at you in a certain way that automatically gives them that energy. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
it's about us just
And they
kind of
only
like,
judging off their perception. That's why we can't take shit
fact,
personal. They judging off their own system.
fact,
They don't even know what the
fact.
fuck. They don't know us. Like
It
Y'all
be
don't know
personal.
what if
It
bro
be
got
it be
it be
raped?
being
personal,
objective.
right?
You said what if bro got raped?
What if bro got raped when he was younger or something? So he like yeah, fuck them gay people. Like that nigga like hurt me. Woo woo. Like that's what
I
I
really
mean.
think
Like
that's possible.
yeah, like
Boosie
it
is
could.
Boosie is
Yeah,
a Scorpio too. He probably been through some like weird ass sexual shit in
weird
his
shit.
childhood.
You could
So,
man. These
Yeah,
niggas, you
if he
never
put his
know,
kids through
but
bro.
that
he
shit,
probably
I
taking
know
them
he
out. Yeah, he
definitely.
probably feel.
Or what if he can be getting censored like this because he talking about the industry? What if he wasn't even talking about the parking lot of where they were performing? What if he was really saying, shout out to the niggas that didn't have to no dick or whatever
Man, like
or
some
mess
like a top exec
to
got
get
like
in the
AIDS,
you
HIV and
feel
shit.
me? Facts to really get in the rap game and be for real. Because again, y'all already know that these are fraternities. I hope we all got that understanding already that these record labels and things are just fraternities, and these brothers have to do rituals to get this money and be this famous, bro. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And so niggas, whether that's swallowing egg yolk out of each other mouth, you know, just certain little gay shit like that
Yeah.
colleges will have you doing that, you know what I'm saying? Like real shit, you know. So it's really about that, man. But man, let me take a quick commercial break. I'm finna play something for y'all, man. Get it cracking real quick in this bitch. And then we gonna come back. I'll probably ask one more question and we get up off
Vibing
this
the
mug.
Connie's
But
time, but I'm really my mommy's
you
son. But
know I need that. But nah, I ain't me fan that shit.
nah,
But hold on, I
this
got
shit
some.
is shit. You can play Bob. Oh shit,
That video y'all did.
I can't hear.
I can't hear either. Oh shit. Okay. I can't hear
I
it, but I
can't
can see it.
hear it. He
I can
packed
just see
the.
it.
What you mean you can't hear it?
I can't hear it either.
What?
I
Hold
can't hear it.
on. Let me play one more time. I'm finna have to start it one more time. Y'all hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on. They playing with me. Nah, stop it. Y'all hear it now?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
uh-uh.
Okay, nah, they capping then. Hold on, y'all. Uh,
Yes,
well,
daddy
fuck.
blue.
We gon' I'm finna try to get it queued up for y'all, but hold on. Let me ask this then, man.
It's that
Um,
lit as fuck though.
let me. I was lit, Joe. I was just teed up too. But let me ask this, man. Um, so do y'all think like again going back to the original point of being organized? Do y'all think that we could kind of use this as ammo to feel a rebellion against the well no because like you said we do have freedom of speech right now, like
We're rebelling
you know what
right
I'm
now by
saying,
even talking
right?
about
Facts on
it.
my life.
Yeah.
That's a question off the top of the dome, so I'm tripping. But I really ain't got nothing else on this shit. I was just gonna talk shit about
No,
his ass.
let me ask y'all. Do y'all think it was anything wrong with what he actually said?
Well, what Boosie said?
Both
No,
Boosie be saying some off the wall shit. He
I
don't
don't know
count,
what the
but
baby
like
said.
he said verbatim. He said, "Put your phone light in the air. If you don't have any AIDS or HIV or none of that shit that'll kill you in 2 to 3 weeks." Then he followed up and said, "Put your phone light in the air if you don't have to suck no dick in the parking lot to get in here." And the DJ goes on and says, "Yeah, a lot of these niggas in here is suspect." And then he performed his set. Next day, it comes out that he said that what the baby said was homophobic and misogynistic, and has now been removed off of 7 festivals that he had lined up.
Okay, I would say that was, and like we were just saying, black people very emotional and period, but what they saying is emotional. He clearly was speaking from an emotional place. He like why the question is, why are you so mad and concerned about niggas what they got and gay people?
That's
Why are
what
you
I'm
so
saying. Like
concerned?
that's not
Why?
that's not how you like hype the crowd up. Like who the fuck
Right.
is making noise about not having
Yeah.
it? I mean, yeah, like I don't have it,
Something got to
sure.
him. Something got to him. He probably seen a
That's
lot of
why
gay niggas in there.
that's what I was
He probably
saying.
seen a
Like,
lot of gay niggas in
yeah,
there.
It was too
yeah,
specific to like shout out.
yeah.
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 It was
And
really
then like you
specific.
said, AK, hell nah, even if I did overcome that shit or had that shit or didn't have that shit, that what I'm caring about it then. Like I'm not
Right.
finna jump in the crowd over that shit. Like if bro be like, yeah, shout out. Like if I hear that shit as a random DJ shout out on a mixtape or something, like
That's
shout out to
weird.
them niggas that ain't got HIV. Nigga, you gonna be like, what?
Yeah.
Right, scratch that shit. That's why I was saying, Jay, like if he would have said everybody put your hands in the air like you don't care, and it's a
Right.
handicapped motherfucker in there with no arms, like what he gonna be? He hates all handicapped folk. He hates
Yeah.
people that are disabled. Like, come on,
Mm.
y'all. So, again, even if a motherfucker that's a little different than what he said, because his was a little
Right.
too specific. He could have
Very
said,
specific.
make some noise if you live in a healthy life.
Right.
Make some
Now what he
noise if you're
said
not
was
doing.
very, yeah, he was like
It
he
was
was
the
aiming at something.
DJ fault. That's who need to get the smoke. Talking about, yeah, because a lot of these niggas in here is suspect. Bro, shut your fucking mouth, spin my record, put some of
I
that
mean, they
bass
was on
on.
the same page though. He had to say it for a reason. He
Yeah, yeah,
said,
he was co-signing hard as
yeah, the baby would have, yeah,
hell.
pretty much.
Nah, Boosie just hate Lil Nas X. He
I
can't
see. Yeah,
he can't stand that nigga, man. That should be
Yeah,
funny though. Like,
that should be funny though to me, cause that nigga crazy though. And remember, AK, I used to so I remember when Thug first came out, and but everybody know me like I'm a real Thug historian and shit. So I remember when Thug used to be saying like some bars that I have niggas like, nigga what? You know what I'm saying? Like on some nigga that's fruity type shit. Y'all know what bro be doing. And
yeah.
and again, Wayne started that shit too, but it just wasn't as looked at like that.
They been
And
doing that shit.
that's what
NWA.
I'm saying. And so I've been seeing, right, you would get fucked like and shit. Like
Right.
nigga,
That's
that's
oh,
damn
exactly.
near a
Biggie
gay
Biggie had a
bar.
line like, "You look so good, I fuck your father" and shit. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Biggie
like
said
Been
shit
doing
like
it.
that.
so
Yeah.
so that's when it wasn't so sensitive. Like niggas was probably like, okay, that's that nigga, like he tripping.
Right.
But look at
Right.
look at the Boondocks. That's why they did Gangstalicious and Thugnificent, to show
Mm.
that a lot of
Yeah,
these niggas really
yeah,
aren't thugs, and a lot of
yeah.
these niggas are thugs,
Gay
but
gang,
they
right.
broke as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Fact,
don't really have shit.
fact.
Mm-hmm.
Thugnificent, Gangstalicious was a closet gay like a motherfucker. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what
And I
I'm
feel like
saying.
they kind of foretold the Lil Nas X thing. I don't
And see,
dislike
but that
Lil
was my
Nas
point.
X. Yeah,
That
I
was
just
no. Go ahead,
go
my
ahead.
bad.
I just think that it's weird, or just a coincidence that he has this diamond song out. All the
Right,
kids are getting down to it, starting to get into it into him, and then he
right,
just does a complete 180
right.
to, I don't want to say gay shit because he is gay, but to like um really explicit exposure,
He
more
exposing
That
it
shit
though.
wow. That new
It's
video,
wild. And
that
see
shit
that
wild.
I don't even watch, like I would never even watch it or nothing. But
That shit.
um so that was my point, AK. Remember, I used to be kind of telling y'all, like, no, Thug just saying that shit for play, bro. Woo woo. There could never be a gay rapper. I used to be always telling them, like, bro, the world is never ready for that. Like a nigga that'll get on the track and be like, hit him from like, oh, that shit gay as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to
It's
say that
here
on
now.
here.
The
I
shit
don't
is
even want
here
to
now.
say that on here. I apologize, government. Don't take this down, Joe.
Please,
But
he was joking.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
was
was doing
joking. But like real talk. And then like AK just said, it's crazy that he just dropped that. Then he had a video or he did a performance where he kissed somebody. Like he in the media like this. Like he, you know what I'm saying? So come on, it's still an agenda there, y'all. It's still an
Yeah,
agenda there.
man. And people argue with, well, what about the videos? The 3 6 Mafia videos, they was always around naked bitches and shit. First of all, that wasn't for kids. They didn't come out as like a kid act.
Oh
You know what
my
I'm saying?
life.
They weren't never on no kids bop, kids
But the
stuff.
little
You know what I'm saying?
Lil Nas didn't come out
Oh,
as a
yes
kid
he
bop.
did. Yes
No,
he
he didn't.
did. That Old Town Road. AK,
But that
great
wasn't
point.
meant to be a kid bop. It just
AK,
kids just
AK,
happen
great
to like
point.
it.
Great
Kids just
point.
happen to like it.
Any
I don't think
song that could be on TikTok and shit, nigga, you that's
that
you
one song, the Junebug challenge, that shit is
yeah, that's
fucking
funny too. That's funny
that
as
shit
fuck.
savage.
What's
But that's
that?
not a
That
kid
bum
song.
bum bum bum. Oh, you talking
The
about
Junebug.
Talking about
the
the
oh he the
beatbox.
flood. Yeah. That was my favorite shit for a minute. I was loving them videos.
A lot of this shit ain't made for kids though. A lot of rap music's not made for kids.
It's
So
not.
how
It's
is that
not.
any different? How's the
But
gay music any different?
because
I feel like once they
People let
kids
their kids
bop
listen to
version your
murder
shit
music
like
and
you a
trap
kid's
music.
artist.
Key, that's a great point. Say that one time.
People let their kids listen to murder music, trap music, and bitches and hoes. So what's the difference between letting your kid listen to a gay rap, like a gay rapper? What's the
But see,
difference?
that's what I'm saying. See, so when will we stop now? Because
You
now
want your
you're
kid to
gonna.
be a murderer, but
But
not
see
gay.
that. But see,
Like,
but when will it stop now? Because again, now we're gonna have a rapist rapper that's gonna come. Y'all seen 42 Doug
okay.
sucking his kid neck.
That'll never
Y'all
happen.
seen 42 Doug sucking his kid neck.
What was
It's
that?
y'all gonna see niggas like take that shit.
Honestly,
Matter of fact, it's been a
yeah.
song where a rapper said that shit.
What?
He was like, she know I'm off the liquor, so I take that shit from her. Like real shit, like these, like, bro, what? And I'm like, damn, but he put it, to a good beat, so of course the nigga gonna sing it, like, that shit crazy, bro. So now
Yeah,
you
I
gonna
don't
have
think
rape
that one is
culture
slide.
next.
Like
I
Okay,
think with social media, everything is being revealed.
everything.
Ain't shit new. This shit has been here. It's homosexuality, murderers, rapists. It shit has been here.
Right.
Social media is just bring that shit to the surface, and I think that's what it's gonna have to be. We're gonna have to see humanity
Everything.
in true light, the
that's why
darkness.
it's dangerous. Like you can't hide no more, even
You
if
can't
it
hide no
was
more.
some old
That's
shit.
it.
I told Jay this how they got Kevin Hart ass, and he did. Man, this man spent half a year apologizing to the alphabet community
Yeah.
Mm.
over some shit he said in 2012.
He couldn't drop a movie or none of that shit.
Nothing. Netflix pulled his, you know what I'm saying? And it's
Man,
just
look.
like,
That's why they
but
give him power. They gave him the power over their life.
And see, that's the thing. And that's what this internet have done too, is that it can keep you stuck in the past. Like it can keep you in your past, bro. And
Mm.
that's what I
it's
told you, AK.
documentation. Yes,
It's
of
it's
course.
it's
That's a
it's
thing.
gonna make motherfuckers want to stay here because
Mm.
this is where all the memories are. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna want to leave this earth, and they gonna come to you with that pill, with that shot. I mean, the poke, the jab. I don't want to say the word or nothing, but they gonna come to you with that shit, and you're gonna be able to stay here on Earth forever. You feel me? And
Mm.
and so that's what I feel like. Man, what the fuck was I finna say? I was finna say something before I got into that shit. My bad, y'all.
The
Damn.
So you think the vaccine is gonna help make people stay on Earth? Or
Stay on Earth because again, like AK was just saying, that's what I was gonna say. Like people, it keep you stuck in the past to the point where someone could say, "No, nigga, you used to do this. I don't care what you are right now." Like right now, me and Soul and them talk about this all the time. People don't even know what. Like if you don't call me Jelahi, that mean you don't even know me. Like I don't know who Germ them is really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's bro and shit, cause that's the other me. But you feel me? I still know bro, but you know what I'm saying? That's not me no more.
mm,
But people could come and be like, nigga, you used to be on YouTube doing this.
right,
Nigga, I was always on YouTube.
exactly, right,
I've been here. You know what I'm
and
saying?
that's
AK,
where
AK, go. We goaded. We been on this
Hey,
shit.
tell them to give
and
us
that's
our plaques. We been on this one.
people gonna try to do that shit, but that's where in yourself you have to let go of the shame or guilt or whatever you feel that
Of whatever you
somebody
did.
might try to talk about you about. Like if you accept it already in yourself, like they can't ain't shit they can say. Like they talk their shit all day, but it's not gonna affect you if you know where you at now. And even if you still doing the same shit, so what? You know, if you accept yourself, what the fuck y'all got to do with what I'm doing?
Bottom
That's a
line,
fact.
and as I say,
That's a fact.
when you live in your truth, nobody can use that against you.
Exactly.
If
Yeah.
you a grimy snake motherfucker and you just like, hey, that's who I am. Like I can't
Exactly.
be mad at you for being the
Exactly.
fucking snake, like, cause you comfortable with that shit. Clearly, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
It's like if I
Fact.
know,
A
or if I
rapist
know
and
what, right, a
psychopath
rapist, or if
get
I
away with that
know
shit.
this nigga's gonna steal every time he come to my crib, I can't call him out for stealing. Like,
Fact.
you know what I'm saying?
Fact. Fact.
So it also comes down to the people are in the outrage and feel vocal because we don't know who we are yet. Because we think, I think a lot of people think getting their opinion across and expressing their point is kind of like I don't want to say self development tool. It's kind of like a life tool. Like you want to be heard,
Mm-hmm.
but you also want to. Where am I going with this? It's kind of like see how you would handle because you'll know if you had that same conversation again how you'll handle it.
Right.
Mm,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? I think
It's all learning, yeah.
and like I said, people just want to have an opinion. We want to be seen and
Right. And
acknowledged with what we say, especially with when we talking out of emotion. That's why I won't even conversate, and I can feel that shit so well now that I just say, oh okay, and I cut
yeah.
the shit off right there. If you can't, like my brother said in this video yesterday, if you can't learn to communicate from the heart and tap out of the mind and just
Mm,
tap into what's going on as far as the topic or the
that's
energy.
a
That's
fact.
why they say read the room, like
Mm,
check feel the vibes. You see, I'm talking to you straight up and we having the conversation, but you
exactly.
trying to force your opinion on me, like
Yeah.
we
When
can't
niggas
we
get in their
can't talk.
feelings, like
Niggas getting
trying to
their
be right,
feelings, man.
trying to be right. It ain't about being right. Right.
You be
That's
like, that's why, or who was I talking? I was talking to somebody, man, and I'd be like, that's why you can't cheat on your woman. I never cheated on my woman. Like I don't mean you,
Mm-hmm.
nigga. Like I'm just saying,
Right.
like
Right. Right.
I didn't cheat on her. Like I'm not saying you, like dummy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
literal motherfucker.
yeah.
Nah, for real. That like you said, the the communities now are so sensitive, bro, that we
Communication
again we
is getting
take
harder.
yeah, it
Like
is.
not actual communicate, but getting through to a
Still buzz.
motherfucker. You know,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
and
Certain
it's
people.
yeah, and that's why I kind of like I hate the internet, but I'm still on it because I like it. I know how to control myself when I'm on there. I know not to
Yeah.
let shit piss me off. Like I
And
I, I did this a few years ago, kind of like started controlling what I see.
right.
I used to hate people getting on there bragging about, oh, I'm riding in this, I'm getting this bag. Like, no,
Right.
you're not. Like, I just seen you walking a couple weeks ago. Like, why you gotta do that on here?
Right.
And
Yeah.
You
I hated seeing
just
shit like
got
that.
that.
Mm.
That's right. Not
Not
even
saying people
just
can't
that.
change, but it'd be a lot of people that share like, man, I had to unfollow this chick on here because she keep posting about like these kids out here dying. Like, I got a
Yeah.
fucking kid. I don't
Right.
want to see that shit.
Right.
Like,
I don't want to
or
hear
like
or see
Fetty
that shit.
Wap's daughter just
Yeah.
passed, and like everybody's posting. Like,
Yeah.
stop that,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Anybody who be like super sad. Now again, yeah, when you go give it one share or something. But if you one of them people that be like, man, I'm sick. I'm oh God,
I'm
ludicrous
tired
died.
of seeing
I'm
this
sick.
nigga. Nothing ever go all right.
So I just be like,
Oh,
again,
Nah, be
we
it
for
take
be
we
real.
take everything personal, bro. We think everything
Exactly.
is about us, which it
Exactly.
is in your own world.
If you
But
make
see, we
you
think
believe it.
because you
but
see
see,
it.
that's
This is
the
your
thing,
view. Like you are your own
right?
TV. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like
right.
Exactly.
But what people want to do is they want to worry about what everybody else that's watching their TV thinking about the show
Mm.
instead of just
right, they
being
gonna
in the
flip the
show.
channel and that and shit. Like how I'm gonna keep
See, and that's
motherfuckers
why
on my
Martin.
channel.
That's why Martin's show is the best show ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the best sitcom ever because that nigga had live audience. He had nigga. He know niggas was watching, but that nigga knew to be dramatic. Like he just knew to be himself no matter what. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
it's been
so
a few
that's
times they done like broke character from like crying, laughing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause
fact,
Tommy and Cole and said some
fact.
dumb ass shit, and
Some
Martin Luther King
dumbass
said some shit.
shit. Oh me. Like real shit. He knew like nigga this gonna be free like that. And that's where that's why I'm on media. Because I want people to just see how free you could feel. Like that's been the word for me. Like free, bro. Find your freedom, y'all. Like that's our goal here. It's too,
Exactly.
like I said in my video the other day, this government has us all type of pressed,
Yeah.
stress.
Right.
You're repressed. Niggas gotta suppress their words. Niggas is stressed,
On
depressed.
the,
Niggas is all type of
I'm
press,
on
bro.
the.
We feel
Hmm.
all this pressure. It's
Hey, that
hitting us.
so
Gotta find
another
your
one.
freedom, like
You
you
know,
said.
Cardi B had that shit called press, press,
Mm.
press, 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 press.
Oh, press. But they was talking about
What?
paparazzi.
What? I ain't
Yeah,
know that. Oh
Mm.
damn.
the
What you
song
said
had
they
you
was
kind
talking
of
about,
raw.
Key?
Paparazzi, I think. She was
Oh,
talking about
okay.
paparazzi, like the press.
Okay.
Or like, yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. That's why they called the press, like, cause they have to
Oh,
stay
yeah, they
on
be
top of
pressing
this shit.
niggas.
Like they on your fucking head.
Ooh.
That's
Like
a fact.
you
Yeah.
hear this, stop
Yeah.
pressing me on this shit, man. Like
That's a fact.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Dang, that's deep.
That's
nigga, when
why I
you
live in
press
my
a
own
button,
world.
it takes force to press a button and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, the whip that's pushed to start. You know what I'm saying? No,
I
cracking.
literally live
No,
in my own world. Even when people start talking about shit that it might seem cold hearted, like to a lot of people. Like that, this yesterday, a girl at my job talking about, oh, a lot of like women, they killing women in Atlanta now. I ain't going out, bitch. And then she said 2 women died. First of all, come on now, don't talk to me about that shit. I'm not
right.
cold hearted. It might really be happening out here, like
It is
everything, the
right.
virus, everything. That shit
Right.
really might be happening outside, but in my world,
It
it's
ain't.
not real.
It
It's not
ain't.
real.
And see, you're unplugged from the matrix. Morpheus say to Neo? He said, "Wake your ass up, Neo. You're in the matrix. You feel me?
Right.
Like real talk,
Wake your
bro. Like
ass up, Neo. You're in the Matrix.
Exactly.
you feel me? Come
Damn, I want
on
to see that
now.
movie again.
Yeah, you
That
gotta go
shit
because
cold.
Morpheus was treating his ass like, bro, get out the matrix, nigga. You gotta know that this is your world, bro. You could
Exactly.
bend things the way you want them to,
Exactly.
and so that's
So all
why
that
you.
negative talk, I'm sorry. Like people be like, "Oh no, everything ain't all good in fairy tale." It's not, but in my world, I just try to stay as positive as possible because I know
Bottom
depression. I
line.
know depression. I know anxiety. I know these dark
Yeah,
emotions, and
yeah,
I don't want
You
to add
exactly
more to
right.
that shit.
People be putting up like, oh, so and so died from gun violence, or you
right.
don't feel it until it's one of your people. Like, yeah, you're exactly right. Like, I don't, not to
Right.
be cold. Like,
Exactly. They
no,
be
I
trying to make
don't
you feel
feel it.
guilty.
But
They be
I
I
trying to
ain't
don't
put
feel
guilt
it.
right.
on you.
Like nigga, I ain't took a few L's in a few years. You know what I'm saying? It's
Humbly,
it's so humbly. Like niggas
Niggas will
ain't
make you feel guilty for not caring about what they care about.
about
Nigga.
what they care about, and low key, that's a big thing now though, because even
And
with
that's the follow
just
the crowd
some of
thing.
like some of the stuff that's going on, it'd be like people will make you feel bad because you ain't and you be like, bro, I can care less about what you think I should care about. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like I only care about what I care about. And I'm sorry to say that shit, but then what I care about is healing. Like you know what I'm saying? Or
Right,
being my
right,
best,
right.
so
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like
Some
that's
people
why
gonna
I
see
be
you as the
saying
bad guy.
we got to stop acting like this shit happening on the internet is affecting us daily.
Right.
Like with presidencies, man, niggas act like this. So if one person's a president or the other, like you can't go outside no more, or fucking take a walk to the park and shit. Like yeah, it's cool to talk about and debate, but man, don't none of that shit like
Right.
affect me to
So I got a
it ain't no hindrance to where I'm trying to go.
I got a question though, because this is where I'm at with the whole social media thing. Do y'all think like being on social media and posting is like it's like an inner battle because once you put it out there, people have the right to have their opinion and tell you about your shit, criticize and And not just that, just being on the internet and putting yourself out there. It sometimes comparison comes and all that shit, and just are you
I
doing the
found
right
that
thing?
a little bit like kind of having the kids like, oh, this is well, like today, like I was like all last week, I was seeing people's kids was like 8, 9 months walking and shit, and I'm like, damn, May's gonna be one, and then she not walking, but she started fucking walking today, and I'm like, that's what the fuck I get, like and I taught myself a lesson today, like, gee, stay in your fucking lane. Not that I was feeling a certain way about it. I was just saying, I was just thinking, like, damn, how they baby, you know what I'm saying? But like,
It happens.
I make it known all the time. Like, one, don't feel obligated to keep me on this shit. Like, I post my life because I'm not around my family, and I have a lot of them on there. So, you know, that my posts are kind of for everybody. Like, people that really know me know what I'm gonna say on there, that I don't really give a fuck what I say on when it come to that
Mhm.
shit, because you know what I'm saying, it's just the internet to me. It's supposed to be fun, like, and that's why I said a while ago to Jay, like, social media is making people socially awkward. Like, people will go off of what they see on the internet when they meet you and shit. Which I understand why, but you're not
Mm,
really giving nobody a chance to like physically express themselves outside of a phone.
that's true.
But it'd be people that, you got so and so in here. Why would you? Like, come on, man. I don't care about none of that shit. Like,
Niggas
I
just
ain't.
gotta be themselves,
I
though.
kind of need y'all to help me do this building because to that point, bro, like it's about them controlling our sales, bro. That's why they gave you a cell phone.
Mm,
That's why they try to sell everything to you. Now, these may be spelled different, they may be, but it's all relating back to the one cell or the cells that we have in our body because we're
I was waiting
consuming
on
it,
that one.
correct?
mm-hmm.
I was
So,
waiting on that one.
this bill coming soon, that's going to be
That's deep.
real deep, though. That's going
Hella
to be
fucking
kind
deep.
of real deep because what they're selling to you. Like we're gonna talk about genes and how that's affecting your genealogy. Like, man, let me, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
We're gonna have to put that one on Patreon or something because just man, that's for the free family.
You
I
got a
don't do none of
Patreon?
that shit. Nah, I don't do none of that shit.
Damn.
Need
Why the
to
fuck?
niggas got to start paying for this shit. When they tell you can't Google this shit no
Not?
more,
You can't Google this shit no more. You know, you ain't nobody gonna break it down like me though. You know, just in my own way though. Again, this is my world. So the shit that I be into and advanced into, bro, I'm trying to figure out how the fuck we lost this power and how I can get the people around me back on top. Because
Mm,
we gonna do this shit. That's what I'm
mm,
saying. People still playing. People done lost their energy since the trend of being woke and shit has passed. Nah, not me, nigga. We just in silence with it. We really
exactly.
trying to do this shit.
We
Y'all
doing it.
niggas trying to get famous off this shit. No, bro.
Exactly.
This is not. That's because in the end, they're gonna be watching our videos like how to sit in the fucking forest because the government has abandoned your dumb ass. How to keep up your mental property because you and this bitch finna hang yourself because you ain't ate, you ain't this, you ain't that. You
Mm,
you crying because you don't have daddy government or the daddy gods that you serve today, bro. But some of y'all wouldn't even be thinking like that because that's real slavery. See, we wouldn't know what the fuck to do without a job or all that shit. You niggas wouldn't know what to do with y'all day if you had zero
exactly.
responsibilities, but real
Exactly.
responsibilities like take care of Earth. You wouldn't know what to do if you had all day to sit at home and you had respiratory issues or lung issues or depression because depression starts in your lungs, niggas. You
Mm,
wouldn't know what
sheesh,
breathing techniques to do to,
sheesh.
to heal yourself right there because the hospital said no if you ain't got the poke or the jab or this. Come on.
yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So we gonna really get
That's it.
serious, but again, I just want y'all to know me and my
But how
niggas.
do
I
niggas want
told
it
y'all,
though? Like, we comfortable, they
nah,
not we,
listen,
but they niggas are
nah,
comfortable, man. Like,
we
and they
gotta get our
cool with
clout
it.
up first, and that's what we doing. That's why I ain't fronting nothing,
Ain't
nigga.
no
I'm
rush.
I'm dressing good, ain't no rush, nigga. I'm
Mm,
putting that shit on, and I'm finna keep going with these pictures and trying to get all type of people tapped in with me, the hood, all that shit. Because
right.
again, when I hit them with it, I'm gonna hit them with it.
Yeah.
And if you with the tribe, you gonna be with your own tribe and the tribe. Like it's gonna be
And that's
continuously
what
growing.
philosophy is supposed to do. Like
That's
you
Fact.
see
it right there.
the Epictetus and all of them, man, they were able to shift whole communities piece
Yes.
by piece to eventually cover all of Greece, Athens, Rome,
Come
Mm-hmm.
and
on.
things like that. And all the way over up until today, we're able to see some of that shit. They don't give us the
Come
whole
on.
script, but
Mm-hmm.
we're able to still have pieces of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what
Mm-hmm.
comes with real philosophy is that when all of this shit is gone, that's the shit that's gonna stand up through the fire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Connection,
like bro
community. That's
bro say like when all the paper run out, we gonna see who really got paper.
Yeah.
When they
Ooh.
tell you like no more cash, ain't no more American currency,
Yeah.
everything's digital, and
Everything
niggas need to
digital.
know how to make some paper. You gonna have to
Yeah.
have that paper on you, man.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. And that shit
You
ain't gonna
know,
be on you. It's gonna be in you though. You hear me?
Mm,
come on,
Cause,
mm,
cause that was the revelation. See, people,
come
when
on.
I was younger, I was reading the book of Revelations when I
mm.
was reading the Bible because, like the Bible spoke of the brother that's gonna ride in on a white horse, Pegasus. He's
Yeah.
gonna have a book that no one knows, and he's gonna have a name that no one has heard of.
Mm,
See, how could that be the new coming of Jesus or Christ when we all know Jesus' name?
And
We
we
are
know
like
the book, right? We
he
see the book.
famous. We know the book. So how could that be? See, we ain't thinking like that.
mm,
No, it's gonna. They know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be everyone rising up to their real
mm.
Christhood, and they
Right.
gonna be awakened. And it ain't.
Right.
You know why the book and the name ain't gonna be nothing? Because they not gonna be tied to no labels. So motherfuckers just gonna be like, "Who is that?"
Nigga,
And you,
you're a
but
Jelahiist and shit.
you know what I'm saying? Like you feel me? And it's just gonna be like, "Who is that?" And but you're gonna know who that is by what's that projecting. You
Yeah.
feel
Now,
me?
see, like I feel like we all kind of write our own philosophy in our history. You
Right.
know,
We
like you
do.
write your own history. Like we write our
Yeah,
own philosophy because we make our own choices. You
we
know what I'm
do.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
No matter what you taught. I mean, yeah, some of the things you taught, when you run into it, you'll make a choice from what you learned previously. But when you go through some new shit, you're philosophizing at that point on what to do for the next step or how to get through it. Like I'm gonna take
Yeah,
this action for this result and it don't work. Back in the
yeah.
lab, do it again. It's all practice and error. With experience come experiments, as the brother
Experiments.
said before.
Oh yes.
Mm. Oh
We got
yeah.
we
Hey,
we
That
got we got
say
we
it one
got to
more
keep
time,
trying.
right.
gang.
But experience
Mm.
comes with experiments.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Yeah.
Come on, man. They don't
Yes.
when they gave niggas the COVID vaccine, guess what? It took
That
niggas
was
with
it.
experience to have an experiment.
Mm.
and,
You
and,
know?
and see they all got the common denominator ex, which is really xx, which is existence, correct?
Mm.
So to
Damn.
exist, you have to experience
Mm.
experiments, y'all.
Mm.
You have to try
Right.
things
Different
or
stuff.
try
New
to
stuff.
get to your highest being. The God put you here to learn how to get out of this place, in
Mm.
my opinion or in my world.
Mm.
And like the brother said, CAK, everyone was philosophers back then. See, we only know of 2000 2,700 years that they have written in history, bro. We only know written history. We ain't read what's on the pyramids yet, on the paper. Like that's why I gotta travel some more, bro. Because like
Mm-hmm.
we only know what's written. So what's written is what the philosophers of what they want to know. But what about the philosophers that just travel by oral traditions, bro?
Or the
Them was
ones that didn't
years.
have like the clout and shit. Yeah,
That's what I'm
where their
saying.
documentation and shit,
Right. Exactly.
like
So
because
many.
because everybody was a scientist. Niggas wasn't going to
Right.
ask a group of people, "Hey, bro, what's that? Is that a star?" No, no, nigga, you was walking outside and asking that question to yourself.
Yeah.
You wasn't depending on NASA and shit. But we ain't got to get to that, man. Let's go ahead and man, look, y'all already know, man. But hey, I
what you
want to
what
play
you
this
think have to
video.
happen though for that, like Do we have to be completely at depletion for niggas to be like, wow, this really was like here the whole time? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it gonna have to come with scarcity for what's the word for sovereigns?
I think it's a process. Mm.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I think with seeing each other and recognizing that it is our own reflection is what's gonna cause the real change. Because if you, a lot of people don't like people. They don't like people, meaning they don't like themselves. I want to say this because I know
Mm,
I probably said it before.
mm,
Y'all probably said it before. Well, I don't like people. I hate people. But then what in those people that don't you like? Because it's something in
right,
yourself. That's a
right,
reflection of you.
right.
Mm.
We just got
Mm,
to see ourselves, and if you really want to change and hate those people, then change it in yourself.
That's why I say hey, it was this post that was
big,
like, would you rather
big.
know the secrets of outer space or the secrets of the ocean?
Yeah.
Mm.
And this nigga shared it and it was like, why don't or how about studying our own fucking planet? But that's just an idea. I'm like, nigga, shut up, bro. Like, ain't nothing stopping you from doing it. Like,
Right,
why do other people have to
right.
do the experiment for you
All right,
or come up with a theory? Like,
all right.
following that motherfucker. Like, you're not ready for that shift, bro. If they told
Yeah,
you all this shit is gone, you can no longer look nothing up. You have to figure everything that's new out on yourself. What are you gonna do?
man.
I mean, that was just us like 20 years ago before the internet, though. People didn't
That's
have
what I'm
access.
saying. You had to
We was
put a
living
label
in
on
it.
shit.
We had to go to
Exactly.
AOL.com. See, y'all ain't gonna remember that shit.
I'm talking
Y'all
about
was
before
on,
AOL, though. I'm talking about before internet.
yeah,
Before, like,
right. Just before computers and
it
shit.
wasn't not too long ago that they made computers
Nah,
for real. And
right,
everybody had
right,
access.
It
Like, they,
wasn't no
right,
internet. If you didn't know, if nobody tell you to pass the shit down to you, you didn't fucking know. That's why a lot
right,
of people grew
right.
up without educations and shit
Exactly.
because
right.
the answers
It's
aren't there. That's why it'd be no
cycles.
reason to fail
Cycles.
school these days. Like that should be
Yeah,
it's
But that
everywhere.
makes sense now. Now that we have this
man.
information, we can get it online. It helps break the cycles because we've been passed down. Everything we know is just a cycle of repetitive shit. But now we can
Right,
actually see and learn ourselves and fucking break cycles.
right,
Yep.
right.
And we witnessed the new tradition of gaining information, with the Google and YouTube and shit, which I'm kind of confused on. I mean, I understand school will help you get like the details of the shit, but like people, like, I don't know, man. You can watch if you want to be a surgeon. It's all kinds of surgery videos on YouTube,
Exactly. It ain't
and the
really.
motherfucker will talk you right through it. Like,
For
this is the
real,
so
for
and
real.
so. You cut
We
here.
already know
This
school
is
is a
happening.
scam.
All right,
Come on, man. Like,
all right.
it's out there for free.
But man, look,
Mhm.
what we gonna do is, man, look, this is successful to me. And I appreciate y'all. I'm finna play two videos back to back to end this shit, man. We gonna
Appreciate
end with
y'all
a
for
vibe. I definitely
letting me join.
Good
appreciate y'all. I
seeing
want
you,
y'all
Key.
to
I was definitely
It's
surprised. That
good
was a
talking to y'all,
good guest
man.
appearance.
For
yeah,
real, man.
definitely. That was a good like superstar. She came out unexpectedly. Yeah,
Hey,
Always
she
like,
dropped in this motherfucker.
folks.
Like,
So man, go
Key.
ahead,
yeah,
share y'all tags and stuff, man. Get y'all outro and stay in the building and we gonna watch this shit and we gonna get up
Go
out of
ahead,
here.
Key. Pop your
Key
shit.
Wellness at We Winning Wellness. Follow me, Key Wellness on YouTube. Holla at me. All right.
Get at me on YouTube, just Zayn, Zaiyan. I'm dropping music videos. Got a new show coming out, Awkward Conversation. I'm gonna do kind of like a prologue video, just explaining what it is. It's not. I've got people messaging me asking what it was, and some people felt like it's me just embarrassing them, and that's not the case. For anybody wondering, I also have my clothing line, BLAK Association Apparel and Design. I do create my own clothing, t-shirts, hoodies, hats. I also do graphic design, so go ahead and hit me up if you need a logo for your business or your channel or whatever, even if you just wanted an animation. So I'm gonna let this brother go ahead and get these videos with the sound on. You feel me?
Yeah, they better be with the sound, man. Definitely appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Y'all definitely go subscribe and follow them on Insta. We is going up. We want all the clout. We ain't gonna lie. We want all the clout because we got some shit to say, you know.
Exactly.
And y'all follow me, Creative Knowledge TV, YouTube, subscribe, press that like button, y'all. This was powerful. I got a few more videos this week, and I'm proud me and bro gonna drop some more music. But we finna get to these videos. Much love, man. Y'all know what that means. Knew it was coming. Had to wait.
Yeah, vibing the Connie son, but I'm really my mommy's son. Since the black top, I have black ops like a zombie hunt. Stuffing dead niggas in the woods, this a zombie blunt. Straight stoner, I'm a loner, just like Gandhi was. Networking with the builders, nigga sign me up. Anyone can catch this fade like we lined him up. HD clarity, the way my diamonds cut. I'm an all-star like I got buy-in chucks. Nah, nigga, I'm not lost, I'm just trying stuff. I'm really creating art like Adolf Tuck. You would think we had a spotter, get that weight off us. Ready for any team, this our playoff push. In it to win it like the Lakers. Wacko like Baylor. Chrome heart stitch, I got it fitted like it's Taylor. Watching the morning sunrise, Roy Ayers. Light on my feet, but I ain't hanging with the mayors. Told my girl she better like games, cause I'm a player. But that's a lemonade, mixing Henny with lemonade. I been just made 100,000, y'all niggas business late. I'm on the way to that meal, that's a business plate. Keep the real, kill the fake. Let's go. State Farm, I got the real estate. My niggas the men in black, cause we keep out 10 in waste. And we'll come and peel his face. Killing, ayy. Yeah, shout out K.
You niggas chicken like tenders. Keep a double trigger, I'm Michael Jack in this thriller. That mean I'm bad, your human nature is sad. When she throw that ass, I'm a wide receiver like Chad. Model bitch got big titties and ass. Drinking out the bottle, not putting shit in the glass. So why you mad? You throw a tantrum in class? Cause you been trash, you put the garbage in bags. I might spaz, but keep it smoother than jazz. And we have good chemistry in the lab. Cause these jabs be putting niggas to nap. So relax, we run it like 3 laps. No Andre, but I'm drumming for these stacks. I'm hungry, I need craft. Yes, the cheese, I believe you would probably burn in my degrees. I'm too hot, I'm smoking out of this earth, blowing no moon rock. Revolutionary like Huey Freeman on the boondocks. If time is money, I move clocks. Hit it from the back, I grab her ankles like crew socks. Barrel on the gun longer than the tube sock. I keep a hammer in this toolbox. Got some shit to leave you too shocked. Bandana on, I'm Tupac. Like Tomb Raider, got 2 Glocks. Oh my God.
Yeah, static kid, gotta get. Living the life of a black man. Yo, I be capping, stop capping. New era, yo ass capping, stop capping. Diamonds dancing on my wrist like goddamn. That's the devil in my door, I hear her knocking. Even before I had locked shit, I was locked in. Stacks of hundreds falling out my pocket. Like McGrady, I won't ever leave my rocket. Let's go get it, let's go get it. Tell the plug, we gon' pull up in a minute. Then we get it, yeah we got it. Then we back to doing them drugs like them niggas. Every outfit. Yeah, I'm hanging with them members, with them G's. We'll make you fall like September, like some leaves. I remember. I got, that's me. Hold on. I got real diamonds, y'all got glitter. Y'all got glitter. This ain't R&B, but I got triggers. I got triggers. I got niggas salute me like I'm Hitler. I'm for real in this villa. We'll kill one of your niggas. We'll kill some of your niggas.
I sent some of my niggas. Yeah, ain't got no more. You want your old right for my old. Oh, bitch. Jelahi, nigga. Ain't no nigga gonna play with me either. I be out here by myself. But man, much love, y'all. I'm better get up out of here. Alright, okay.